Hi there, welcome to your new lesson of grade 10 mathematics. Today, our topic of discussion is disguise quadratic equation. In this video, we will learn about the definition, shape recognition, and its solution. All this in Maths for You by Atta Rehman. So, let's start our topic. Definition: disguised quadratic equation is an equation which can be reduced to a quadratic equation. At first look, it will show that it is not a quadratic equation. It will pretend that I am not a quadratic equation. But after algebraic manipulation, it can be reduced to the standard form of quadratic equation. So let us take an example to justify this definition. Suppose we have x plus 1 over x is equal to 2. It is quite clear that it does not look like a quadratic equation, but after clearing the denominator, that is multiplying throughout by x, it will become x square plus 1 is equal to 2x, and the further simplification gives x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, which is nothing but the standard form of the quadratic equation. There are many kinds of disguised quadratic equations, but today in this lecture we will discuss the first form of the disguised quadratic equation, and that is what we call the biquadratic equation. A biquadratic equation is an equation in which a 4-degree polynomial is equated to 0. That is, ax4 plus bx square plus c is equal to 0 is its standard form. So whenever you are facing such type of equation, always select x square to another variable and then square it and put all those two values in the given equation to reduce this equation to the standard form of quadratic equation. Let us see. Suppose we have ax4 plus bx square plus c is equal to 0. Now we will let x square is equal to say y, and then we will square it. It will become x4 is equal to y square, and substituting these two values in the given equation, it will become ay square plus by plus c is equal to 0, and this is what the standard form of a quadratic equation. Let us take an example which will justify our claim. Suppose we have an equation of the form 12x4 minus 11x square plus 2 is equal to 0. Say this is our first equation. Now, as we have discussed that this is a biquadratic equation, so we will let x square is equal to y and mark this as our second equation. Then we will square this. It will become x4 is equal to y square, and this is our third one. So now what will we do next? We will substitute these two equations, that is equation 2 and equation 3, in equation number 1. This will reduce the given equation 1 to the standard form of quadratic equation, and then we will be in the position to solve that equation in any one of the three methods we have learned, that is by using factorization, or by completing square method, or by quadratic formula. So now this equation reduced to 12y square minus 11y plus 2 is equal to 0. Now let us try factorization here. We all are familiar with the method of factorization. So this 12y square minus 11y plus 2 is equal to 0 can be factorized like this: 12y square minus 8y minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. And this is what its factorization. Now we see that in the first two factors, that is 12y square minus 8y, we have a common term, that is 4y. So taken out this as a common factor. And in the second term, we have minus 1 as a common factor. So we have 4y into 3y minus 2 minus 1 into 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. Here we have again a common factor, 3y minus 2. So taken out this as a common factor, we have 3y minus 2, 4y minus 1 is equal to 0. And we are aware of the zero product property. That is, whenever two term product is 0, then either first is equal to 0 or second is equal to 0. So here in this case we have either 3y minus 2 is equal to 0 or 4y minus 1 is equal to 0. So these are nothing but the linear equation which we have learned in the first lecture. That is, we will transfer the constant term from left to right, and then we will isolate the variable from the constant, that is by dividing the whole equation by the coefficient of the variable. Thus we have values of y are 2 over 3 and 1 over 4. But these are not our solution. Our solution must be in our original variable, that is in x. So we will substitute these two values of y in equation number 2 to get the value of x. Then let us put y is equal to 2 over 3 in equation number 2. We have x square is equal to 2 over 3. Now to find the value of x, we will take square root of both sides. That is, x will equal to plus minus under the radical sign 2 divided by 3. So for one value of y, we have two different value of x. We will repeat the same process for the second, that is for y is equal to 1 over 4. That is, we will substitute y is equal to 1 over 4 in equation number 2 to get the value of x. Okay, so let us do it. Put y is equal to 1 over 4 in equation 2. We have x square is equal to 1 over 4. Now taking the square root of both sides, we get x is equal to plus minus 1 over 2. And these are the other two values of x. Here again we have for one value of y, we have two different value of x. As we see that the biquadratic equation is of degree 4. So it must have 4 solution, that is 4 roots. So hence we have come to know that whenever we have a biquadratic equation, it will always have 4 roots. Now tabulating these values in the solution set, we will get the solution set of the given disguised quadratic equation. Hope you understand the solution of biquadratic equation. So in next video we will come with a new kind of disguised quadratic equation. Now it's the time to subscribe my channel, like it, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Hope you will do it. If you have any query, please do mention in the comment box. I will try to address them. Thanks.